Welcome everybody to the RMF Academy YouTube channel. I am the founder of RMF Academy. I am Chris. I've been working in the GovTech space for 5 years as an ISSO. And one of the things I wanted to do is give back by creating RMF Academy to help learn how to be an ISSO, help learn, understand GRC, RMF, to kind of understand the field a little bit better because it can be very confusing. So in this video today, we're going to discuss how to test controls. Testing controls is a thing that you do as an ISSO. You're testing the controls and make sure they're regulated with the system, regulated to the guidelines, to whatever you follow. And it tests to make sure that your system follows whatever guidelines you have to make sure you're following them correctly. So in this video, we're going to discuss how to test controls, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you right now. So let me share my screen real quick, and we're going to discuss how to share controls. Okay, I have it up now. So I have an Excel sheet. Usually when you work as an RMF or you're working in GRC, you usually have some type of software. So in this example, I'm just going to pull it up like this in the Excel sheet because I don't have access to it. But we're going to discuss how to test controls. And in this example, we're going to use a fake SSP, a fake documentation, to see if our controls follow what's in the documentation. If it doesn't, it's going to be non-compliant, compliant, not applicable. But we're going to go into it. So the first control that we have is AU2. So it's an audit control. So if you look inside the NIST guidelines, NIST 853, you'll see AU2. So in this example, we have AU2 as an audit finding. So in this control description, confirm that the organization manages information systems account creation, use, and removal in accordance with policy. So in the documentation, we want to make sure it's following this. So to confirm the organization manages information systems account creation and removal in accordance to the policy. So in this example, we have a fake SSP, and we're going to go back and make sure it's AU2. So we have a fake SSP. It's our documentation for this example. It's for GovTrack 360. That's the name of the system that we're hypothetically using. So we're going to go down to AU2, the audit finding. So we're going to read what it has, what the implementation summary has for the documentation. GovTrack uses Splunk to collect audit findings from system components. The system is configured to login attempts, privilege changes, file access, administrative actions. The organization maintains auditable events, list approved and updated annually. Okay, so assessment findings in the document. While the basic login files access logs were present, the system does not have an administrative action. It changes or failed escalation, this gap. Okay, so we're seeing it doesn't have this. It don't have this process. So since it doesn't have this process, we're going to do the data test. The data test is today, 7/4/2025. Since it says 7/4/2025, it's going to be non-compliant. Okay, and you're going to say what's the name of the system? It's a GovTrack. So the GovTrack does not document this. So we're going to put that in here. It does not. Okay, so it's not compliant. So we're going to do one more to kind of show you one more how to test it. So we're going to probably go with AU6, audit, reviews, and analysis reporting, determine whether the audit logs are reviewed, analyzed with anomalies, and report frequencies. So we're going to go to the document. Okay, the organization regularly reviews, analyze information system records for indication of in-program usual activity. GovTrack has an established process defining SSP, and although the reviews process defined, there was no verified evidence that the log reviews are occurring regularly. The Splunk instance had no configuration alerts, privileged users. Okay, so from what we're reading in the documentation, So there's no frequencies from reading the documentation. There's no frequencies defined and nothing. So since it doesn't have this in place, we're going to document it again. And we're going to put 7/4. Today's the date. We're going to say non-compliant. GovTrack. Okay, document. We're going to go into it. Okay, we're going to put this in here. I'm going to put it right here. So GovTrack does not document if logs are reviewed and reported in annual frequency. So that's what you will put for evidence. So we're going to do one more. So we're going to do AC6. Okay, so we're going to go to AC6 in this fake documentation we created. So AC6. Okay, so we're going to read what we're looking for. Assess whether the users are assigned only the privileges necessary to perform their job functions. So we're going to see. The organization employs principle of least privileges, allowing only users to actually implementation. Rollback is enforced through 80 groups with role-aligned job functions and reviewed quarterly in the controls. Okay, and the review the 80 memberships access and privilege changes show that the users have access necessary for their roles and no excessive. So this follows everything. So what page is this on? It's on page 2. Okay, so now we're going to go back to the document. We're going to test this. Again, we're going to use 7/4. And this one's compliant. Please, and this is the evidence. Please see GovTrack 360 SSP page 2. Documents how. I'm going to say documents whether, and this is what we're looking for to make sure it's following in line. And that's pretty much it with testing controls. This sums up what testing controls are and explains to you how to do it. So if this video helped you, make sure you check out rmfacademy.io. We have a lot of training for specifically RMF in the GovTech space. So if you can learn all the new tools like POAMs, how to test controls, we even have an ISSO course. So make sure you check out rmfacademy.io. And also in the description, you should see there's a link on how to get in and become an RMF specialist or ISSO. So that book will kind of explain you how to get into the space, and it's free. So make sure you check out that. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below, and make sure you keep following the channel. We're going to put a lot of content out. So peace out, everybody. I'll see you on the next video.